right, so for the first part of this vlog, basically it's just kind of an update. And then tomorrow night, hopefully a lot more. Um, Today we got the PVC pipe. And one of the things it's a big tip. Big PVC tip. I'm going to tell you, it's big. Big as my eyes. Look at my cool water tower behind me right there. It's so cool. It's vintage. It's not, I don't think it's used anymore, but, so I went to, and we talked about it in the last video, the Ewing pipe supply. So here's what happened. It got even better. So I'm trying to figure out where to look in this thing because I'm not used to looking at the camera. Technically, I got to look like this because the lens is over the things. But I'm trying to look at my face, and I know that Troy Franz always told me to look over to the left of where the thing is. Stop looking at the viewfinder. Well, the viewfinder's all the way over there. Anyways, so what we did was we went to Ewing, and before I left, I looked around their website to check the pricing. For 240 feet, it was going to be $62. 240 feet of half-inch pipe. That's 25 cents a foot. Okay. At Home Depot, it's 84 cents a foot. It's like $8. It's like $4 for a 10-foot stick. It's like $4.71 for a 10-foot stick of half-inch pipe. So that being said, I was excited, 60, because that would have been like $113 at Home Depot without tax. So, which would have been, it would have been like 118 bucks. Anyways, so I get to the website and it shows that, and then it says, well, log in for your price. And I'm like, what do you mean log in for my price? Is this for like business accounts and credit things? Because this is a pipe supply house, like a wholesale, contractor, supply house. So I go in and it says you can do cash account or you can do credit. And I go, oh shit, I'll do cash. I don't need credit. I'm not gonna be there that much. And so I get on there and it says you can do a cash account. It's free. So I sign up. It's not back yet. The authentication that I have an account with them. And so we go, and I'm like, I don't care. It's $62. What would have been the discount? I'm gonna tell you, that's a big discount. So we get there, we order the pipe, and I say, I need 240 feet of pipe, of half-inch pipe, and I'd love it to be cut in half. And he's like, oh, awesome, I can do that. So he brings me up, and he goes, it'll be $44. But put my card in, shut the hell up, Troy. Put your card in, shut the hell up, Troy. Put my card in, $44, got the receipt to prove it. So I look on there, and it says valued customer. He asked me when I got there, he goes, do you have an account with us? And I said, I just applied for one, just a cash account because I'm just a homeowner. I'm doing my own projects, things like that. And he's like, okay. Rang me up as a business cash account. So I got my discount. So for 240 feet of pipe, $44 with tax, that's 16 cents a foot. Can't beat that at Home Depot. So that's my advice, is if you are going for a large project with PVC, fencing, gates, props with PVC, tombstones. You're doing a lot of tombstones. You need to put that 2 feet of pipe, or 1 foot or 2 feet of pipe up behind the tombstone to hold that rebar. A lot of props. You could zip tie rebar or zip tie PVC pipe to like the legs of things, like the legs of skeletons, the legs of animatronic props from Home Depot and Lowe's and stuff, and then you can zip tie them to it and put the rebar down in the ground, slide your prop right over the top of it. I've probably bought 1,000 feet of PVC pipe in my day, and I got ripped off every time until today. So thanks to Rollin Pickens of Pickens Purgatory in Forney, Texas, good friend of mine, good friend of all y'all's. But yeah, so we got the pipe, got it home. I've already cut it, both the things that I need. Now doing something, so we'll switch the camera around here because I'll show you what we're gonna do. So what I've done so far is I've cut them all, cut all the pieces, and now I'm test fitting, because the one thing I did was I only made 12 holes, and I was like, oh, there's this big old long piece over here. But I did remember that this piece, part of it's gonna go on the back side of this brick. So part of this piece of wood is gonna be behind there. So you're only gonna see about that much space on either side, which is great. So this is what it looks like. These pieces of wood are not where they're going to be, but they're just fit on there so that I could carry it over here. Likely I'm going to have one piece of wood going right about there, so probably about 5 bricks down, and then one just about the middle there with that middle brick section, and then one a little bit higher up there, probably 4 or 5 bricks up from there. So that will be the grate for that, and those will all be contoured to the height of the arch. So as when I'm done, when I'm done painting them and everything, I will actually come up here and actually cut them all in the right shape. Same thing will happen with this, but these will be gates. So these will have wood frames around it, like I said in the other video yesterday, or the other day. So that one will be a little bit more time consuming, only because I got to build the frame around the pipe, but that pipe is cut as well. But next year, I've already decided now, with knowing that type of pipe is available for me, I'm doing the garage door next year. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it into two big pieces. It'll be one piece there and one piece there. And what it's gonna do is I'm probably gonna use maybe 1x3s or something like that, just to make it a little bit stronger than the 1x2s. Only because of the fact that what I'm gonna do is there's gonna be a hinge right there. And when this opens, it's gonna open up like this, and then the other side's gonna hinge in. So this will accordion that way. I thought about making it slide, but that would involve a lot of things up here and down there to make it slide like a gate. But I still have to then pop it around. So what I'm hoping to do is I'm hoping to have the wood go just at the edge of the brick there, and then I can literally swing it all the way around the back. So then I can just take the whole entire panel, accordion it in, and then go around the back. That would only be for the nights that we're gonna open it up to the public. The other nights, what I can do is I can leave it open just like this, and then I can have the gate in front of it, have all the bars in front of it. And I'll probably do something where it's got the up and down, up and down, up and down, so that there's some kind of detail and some kind of cool looking factor. But then they can look into the lab, but the gates will be closed so they can't go in. You know, and I'll put like the doctor is out or something like that on it. So now that I know that pipe is available like that, that's going to cut down on my cost a huge amount. Because if I do this every 6 or 8 inches, that's going to be probably 25 pieces of pipe, maybe about 20, maybe about 20 pieces of pipe there and 20 there that are going to be 8 feet tall, well, 7 feet tall. So 40 pieces of pipe at 7 feet tall. That would be $200, $250 at Home Depot. It's probably going to be under $100 at Ewing. So this is going to get done next year. It's going to be awesome. So, all right, that's it for tonight. I will film another vlog for tomorrow when I have to sand all those down so that they get the coating off of it. These don't have as nice of a shiny coating as the ones at Home Depot. So it may actually, you know what I might do is I might take some spray paint tonight, paint some of the excess pieces right there, paint that, and then come back out tomorrow and see if I can rub it off, because that's the test. Because if you put paint on those and you haven't roughed it up with sandpaper, the paint won't stick to it and it'll literally just rub off. Or you can flick it off with your, you can flick off even when you do, even when you do rough it up, but it stays a lot longer. The fence panels I have were painted probably 6 years ago, and they still have mostly black paint on it, minus where I might hit it with another piece of pipe or a rock or something, so when I'm dropping them on the ground or something like that, or storing them away. So it has lasted a long time. So it's an extra step. It's annoying, but the best thing to use, if you don't have one of these, please go buy one. Boom. Belt sander. Bench belt sander. Thanks to Jake Farmer from Dark Hour Haunted House. He's the one who showed a video of him making PVC candles with that thing. Makes super fast work of shaving all those and making them that way. So, that's my recommendation. It's such a time saver. So so tomorrow we will shave all these down, or scuff them all up and everything, after I do the test, and see what that does, because this does not have that coating on it at all. And we'll see what that does. Maybe I don't have to do it. That'd be cool. That'd be another huge time saver, and technically that's a money saver by not having to do that, because then you wouldn't have to buy one of those. So we'll do that tomorrow, and probably won't paint. We'll probably paint Thursday night. So that's the plan, and then we're rocking and rolling, like I keep saying, on the other stuff. So next week is the slab. This weekend we're going to San Antonio for a little bit, but I'm going to put the frames up of the walls and then put the Velcro on the walls. And so Ashley will be doing that this weekend, and then she'll start detailing the walls a little bit, and then we'll start furnishing the lab. All right, on.